thought it would be really cool to go somewhere new and different to shoot something that we haven't shot before.
We like to shoot things that are very action-packed.
So we came up with the idea to shoot some knights dueling on a beach on the coast, and we thought Oregon would be a really cool location for that. We went into development for a little story, and we asked our stunt coordinator Brent Bernhard if it would be something that we could do easily, and so we got Tom and Adam, who were actually on Herdigan with us, together, and we started on some choreography.
Now we were talking about having two people swing long metal objects at each other and look like they had the intent to kill. So that came with a whole new set of safety standards that we had to keep an eye on and be wary of.
Tom and Adam actually came up with most of that choreography themselves. We were able to just give them a small script, and they kind of took it and ran with it, and we had a rehearsal day where we kind of went over a few of the beats, and they just did a really great job bringing that story to life.
You know, we gave ourselves lots and lots and lots of time for them to practice. That way when we actually did it on the day, they would know exactly what they were doing and where they were going, and there would be absolutely no question as to what was happening. That way nobody would get hurt.
We had a full set of metal chainmail and heavy-duty cotton tabard, and I wanted to add a little bit more distinction rather than just the color of their tabard. So I actually stitched, Adam had a eagle on his chest to kind of represent maybe a land-faring clan or kingdom, and Tom had a trident, so he was more of our sea clan knight. And those were hand stitched on there and kind of aged a little bit so that it looked like those tabards had been worn a lot and seen a lot of battle, a lot of horse riding, camping.
This looks way smaller on Google Maps.
The first day we got to Portland, we actually went on a scout to the beach, so we all rode across the river and hiked, and once you came over the sand dunes, it was just all ocean, and on your left was this gorgeous green cliff. It was very picturesque. Only stay on the beach to film for 8 to 10 hours. We had done a scout the day before to check the sunlight and what time the sun would set. So we kind of made our cutoff to be about 6 p.m. right as the sun was starting to set, but still enough light to get across the river.
Laura Lee did something really smart, which was to divide the fight up into like chunks. And so we would, shoot the first part from the start until, Tom fell down. We would shoot that until we felt like we had it, and then we would move on to the next part, and then the next part, and the next part. So then, we got everything in chunks, and we weren't trying to do that entire scene in one go. But then also, we knew once they were in the water that we had to get them out pretty quick. So we saved that to the very end and got that shot as fast as possible. But then we got them up, got them out of their chainmail and their clothes and stuff as fast as we could, and changed and warmed up, and everything was safe and good to go. But shooting that in chunks really did a lot for us as far as making sure the guys didn't get tired. Wearing all that armor and swinging those swords, it's a heavy deal, and they were doing a lot of work, even though it looks like it, but it doesn't look like it. They were working really hard, and so we had to take care of them and make sure they didn't get exhausted.
We've shot a few of these shorts where we shoot an epic scene, and at the end it reveals that this was somebody reading the scene from a book, because we really like to encourage reading. It takes you all kinds of places, you learn many things.
Jump into a good book and you're always bound to find an adventure, which is something that I believe in and want to sort of spread that word. If I can do something good with the films that we make and stuff, then we will.